Yes. My condolences first.
Thank you.
So I felt very touched by, I'll raise my volume a little. And the topic of today reminded me of something that I lived with most of my life, which was the fear of loss. And for many, many years, I used to have a sense of grief. And since my meditation deepened, I don't feel that sense of grief anymore. It was as if first the grief was sense of separation. And since I started to meditate more regularly and to feel the connection with the divine, like, as I call it, that sense of grief, that pain, it was a daily pain, it's disappeared. But today's topic, and you sharing so humanly and beautifully and openly about the passing of your sister, it reminded me of my own. And from very young age, everybody that I was close to, well, not everybody, it's an exaggeration, most of the people that I was close to, my family, from very young age, either they died or they left. And it just brought to the front that I think there is still a sense of fear of getting close to people, because that pain is very profound, and yet it's life, and I am so understanding of it. But I'm also aware that there's a part of me that is still unwelcoming of a fact of life that is inevitable to all, and I don't want to have that, because life is also beautiful, and sharing life with people is beautiful.
It is, huh?
So it's kind of a duality.
Well, I wouldn't call it a duality. I would call it more the paradox of life.
Yes.
Because it's here. You know, duality sounds like such a judgment so easily. It's just the paradox of life, and the mind cannot quite figure it out. And that's just how it is. You know, simultaneously, there's the deep silence that's here, and there's the grief, and there's a part of you that has fear to come more intimate and close. And it's all here. Yeah. And that's also the tenderness of life, you know. Can we all be pierced by what is? And the more we can allow ourselves to be pierced, as is happening for you right now, the more, you know, we can really take all of life to heart. And that's that other paradox. Then, in a way, simultaneously, you're deeply resting as who you are, and deeply sad or happy or anything. There's no, you know, there's no separation anymore that we need to create. Yeah. So that fear that's here, just be very kind, you know, to that part that's just very scared. Of course, when you lose so many people, yeah, it can be very scary. And to really dare to love, you know, we can be all very spiritual and resting when we really dare to love. That's the most amazing thing, and also excruciating when that goes, or the form of that goes. That's part of life too.
Yes.
Yeah, something is really deeply touched down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel a very strong contraction on the left side of my lower back, sort of hip area. So something is definitely moving.
Yes. So let it move. Let it be contracted.
Yeah.
Can you let that happen? What would it be like if you can let that happen? Because that's the love itself. You don't have to change it, make it better, get rid of it. It will move. It is already.
Yes, it's burning very, very strongly. The whole left side of my body and my head is burning very, very
Good.
strongly, which
Yeah.
is I enjoy that sense of
Yeah.
fire.
Right.
It's very loving.
Wonderful. Yes. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Mm. 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 Just needs to move through it. Yeah. And just know you're being held. Yes.
When you, it's um, it's beautiful to hear, and even in hearing you say that, makes me
Mm.
want to cry because I feel that's all it's needed, and the
Yes.
gratitude and the love, and yet it's kind of moving in itself to be held in
Mm.
in pain, which is loving, and yes, it's a lot of emotion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All is welcome. Just also feel the breath, Christina. Feel the breath and feel how you're being held. Mm. All is well. It's all changing and settling and melting, huh? Yeah. Mm.
Yes, and it feels very beautiful. Even
It is.
the melting is very welcome, and
Mm-hmm.
um, joyous, peaceful, painful, funny,
Yeah.
sad.
Yes.
Feels more pain. Yeah, I know. Actually, it feels all of those right now.
Yes. Mm. 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 And just allow yourself to keep staying with this, Christina. That's really all. All is well. Let it unfold exactly how it wants to unfold. Wonderful to see you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Breaking open. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Many blessings. Thank you.
Yeah.